So, since mocking up that old grill, the headlights, was such a spectacular failure, we have this chrome grill that's not perfect, but it's good enough. We're going to add all the clips and hardware on this grill and see if we can't get everything all wired up like it's supposed to. I got a bunch of parts from LMC trucks. I got all of these little clips, screws that go back here and back here to the radiator support. And what better place to do it than the dining room table? Because, sure, why not? I can. Okay? So, I'm going to get this cleaned up a little bit with some window cleaner and then polish it up a little bit. And then we're going to add all the clips. Okay, I'm going to start by spraying some my homemade window cleaner here. And we're just going to wipe this thing down as best as we can. This is definitely not going to be a show truck. It's going to be something we're actually going to tool around with and use. I'd say the chrome was about a 8 out of 10. There's a little teeny ding right here, but it's old car stuff. That's gonna happen. It's definitely not as tweaked as what I was trying to mock up the lights with. I make my own window cleaner with about half a cup of alcohol and 2 tablespoons of ammonia and a 1/4 teaspoon of Dawn. And then I fill up about half of this bottle with water. And that's it. And it works on just about everything. Okay. I'm not going to make you watch me wipe this whole thing down. Looking a little bit better now. Let me finish wiping this down, and then we'll hit it with some wax. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this. See how well this thing cleans up. This thing's been sitting around for a long, long time. Look at that. Shiny stuff. I'm going to work on this thing, and we're going to come back when this thing's all cleaned up. Okay, this thing came out pretty good. Definitely going to be able to see us coming down the road. And next we're going to add these clips for attaching the hardware. These are the part numbers from LMC for the bolts to bolt the grill to the radiator support, and the little nut plate clip. So let's get these things put in. Okay, I got one of these things put in already. Your clips just go right in here like that and push right into the grill. I'm trying to do this one-handed, and I can't do it. So, oh, there we go. Goes right in there like that. And the bolts come in from the other side. And the same thing, I have the little clips for the headlight buckets too. This is the part number for the clips that hold the headlight buckets in from LMC. Well, we're going to take this grill off that we were trying to use to mock up the headlights off, because it is just too tweaked. And we're going to take the headlight buckets out and transfer them over to the chrome grill. Because, I mean, I couldn't even get this thing to bolt up. I had to force the center down. Alright, give me a minute. We'll get these headlight buckets out. Okay, there's like 4 screws in this headlight bucket that need to come out. I don't need these screws because I bought new ones along with the lock washers. No use using all that rusty stuff if I got stuff to replace it. So this one only has 3 screws. And then we come out just like that. And we'll rinse and repeat on the other one. And then we'll go back inside and we'll reassemble this thing. Okay. Let's see about installing this. This wire is going to go through here. And this knob goes up and just like that. And we're going to get our screw and a star washer, and we're going to get all of this installed. So I'm not going to make you wait. We'll come back when this is all together. And just like that, we have a headlight installed with new screws. I've got the clips for the rings on the outside too, and some new stainless steel screws. So we're going to rinse and repeat on the other side. And then we'll have ourselves a grill with headlights. Well, this is going to look a lot better. Looks better than the rest of the truck, really. But this is going to allow me to wire up what I need to wire up. And hopefully we'll get some headlights on this thing. So apparently these Temu parking lights that I bought for the 56 are not gonna fit like factory. There's a factory one right there. So I'm gonna have to maybe dissect this Chinese junk and use the lenses and use the factory fixtures, because these just, they don't fit. So what do I do here? Do I go through LMC? I don't even remember who I bought these from, but they just don't fit. This back piece here is way too wide. It's a lot narrower on the factory one. So there's my conundrum. So I could cannibalize the new ones for the lenses and the sockets, the bulb, and be on my way. That's probably what I'm going to wind up doing, because otherwise I'm going to be trying to buy some new ones again. New ones that fit. I can reuse these gaskets, and the lenses look like they're the same-ish. So much for mocking up the grill. Okay? I'm going to have to think about this and see if I can go on the interwebs and maybe source some good ones that will fit. So could I take a small Dremel and trim this thing down so that it'll fit and still use new fixtures? I just may mark that with a felt marker. That's the difference between the two brackets, is keeping it. So maybe an F500 is a little different from an F100 with the parking lights. But I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, if it works, is really a dumb idea. Isn't that what Vice Grip Garage says? I'm going to give it a try, because these fixtures are worthless to me. Other than that, I was thinking about cannibalizing the electronics on them, but everything's just a little bit different from the factory. So that just wouldn't be possible. I'm looking for an easy out. So that's a project for another day. And I guess that's it. Well, I bought some new taillights for this thing, and I think they're going to look a lot better. So I think they're going to look much better than what's on here right now, and I'll probably just screw them to that metal down there or something. And they're probably too nice for this truck, but I like them. So let me know in the comments. Well, I think she's looking a little bit better. I need to address these turn signal and parking light fixtures and the wiring on this thing, and I think she looks a lot better. Probably the shiniest thing on the whole truck. And thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.